Hey guys, so we're going to get right into it. For this tutorial, you're going to need perm rods of varying sizes, and wraps are optional, some foaming wrap lotion, and then you're going to need another holding product. I personally need this. This is Define My Curl by Motions. It's a very sticky feeling product, but it definitely holds. So this was an old twist out. I've already started the back portion, and before I started, I just twisted my hair in big chunks so it'll be way easier for me to work with. So let's take that down. First, you're going to take the foaming wrap lotion and distribute it all over that section you have. I'm using my fingers at first, but you'll see me alternate between a comb and a brush to smooth the product through. Then I'm going to add that Define My Curl. You guys can use Eco Styler gel or any gel of your choice. So yeah, just going to brush that product right through, and I'm adding a little bit more of the foaming wrap lotion to the ends just so it will be way easier for me to secure the ends onto the rod itself. So that's the first step. Once you apply the rod onto your hair, I just roll it a couple times just to make sure those ends are nice and secure, and then I'm going to do like a corkscrew motion just to wrap my hair around the rod as opposed to rolling it up. This gives me a bantu knot look, but a better bantu knot look. My bantu knots suck, so if I decide that I want that look, I go for doing a perm rod set since it lasts a lot longer. So let's do that one more time. Just smooth all the products through. I do recommend you guys use a wrap lotion. I prefer to use the Cream of Nature with argan oil. It just smells great, and it does give me a better hold than a lot of the foaming wrap lotions that I have used. So again, make sure that you wrap your ends a few times around the rod first, and then go in with the corkscrew motion to get that curl. I'm using pretty medium to small size sections since I do want that definition, and I found that the smaller the sections are and the more defined the curl, the easier it is to keep this style in for a while. Alright, that's it as far as styling goes. I probably used between 45 and 50 of these perm rods in my head. Before I went to sleep, I sat under the dryer for an hour and a half just to further set it. I always start on dry hair when I do this, and I detangle prior to. I like starting on dry hair because it will take my hair forever to dry with it being wet on top of the product. So just start on dry hair if you're like me. So before I start separating, I always just take out all of the perm rods first. It's definitely easier so I can see exactly what I'm working with and the state of my hair. I always just keep a bottle of oil. I'm using olive oil to coat my hands with, just to eliminate frizz when I actually do start separating. I'm just going to go ahead and separate the curls where they want to separate. I'm not forcing my fingers through the curl. I'm actually just pulling it apart. And then I'll just go twirl the curl in the direction that it goes with my finger if it doesn't bounce back. Very simple, very easy, but I'm going to do that throughout my entire head, so it's going to take a while. As the days progress with my hair being in this style, I will separate the curls more and more each day, just so it can be fluffier and it looks a little bit better. And then just to refresh the style, if it does need refreshing, I'll just coat my hands with oil and just kind of shake it out. Nothing serious. I don't want to disturb the curl pattern from the perm rods. This is it. This is the final look of the curls day 1. I believe I had this style in for about 4 or 5 days, which is a record for me. But just to preserve this, I kept it in a pineapple with a satin scarf. No real maintenance. Honestly, the style held itself with the products that I used. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!